And you can use it as a mat to keep your workspace nice. You can also use a placemat or a tablecloth or anything like that, but I find this is an easy way to do it. So you can work with your paper here. I like to use a little bit of thicker paper if we're going to be painting, but any kind of paper will do. The second thing, I have an old yogurt container and I put some water in it. I do have a brush. That's what we're going to be working with today. And if you want, you can just color. You don't have to paint either, but if you'd like to try painting and you have the materials, you can. What we're going to be using is just regular washable markers, nothing special to paint with. It's really fun and interesting. So feel free to pause the video at any time, get set up with supplies, and then come back. The third thing that we need, or the fourth thing, is a piece of tin foil or plastic. Tinfoil or plastic, because this is what we're going to color on. And what happens is you color the marker onto it, whatever color you like, and it kind of leaves residue. Then to paint, you dip your brush in the water, dip it in the color, and it comes out like a watercolor. So we're going to start our rainbow with a little bit of red. So you color on your paper like so, a red spot. And I'm going to move mine over to the other side because I'm a lefty. Maybe you can see better that way too. You take your paintbrush, dip it in the water, and then you dip it in the red. You kind of swirl it around on the paper. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Then you're going to paint a red arch, and that's going to be the start of our rainbow. And if you don't have enough color, you can go back, dip it in the water, dip it in the pigment again, and if you even want it to be brighter, you can just color another spot. That's our first step. And I bet a bunch of you can guess what order I'm going to go in, because next in the rainbow is orange. Rinse your brush, dip it in the orange, do an orange stripe. And it's okay if the colors overlap a little because they'll kind of blend, and I actually think that looks really cool. Okay, and of course next we have yellow. And you're gonna have something that looks a little bit like this. So we're gonna keep going. The next color is green. I think I need a little bit more pigment on my brush here. And then blue. And the last color is purple. Now, if you want to, you could do your colors in a different order, or you could even add pink or something. But I'm going to stick to the true rainbow order for mine. There you have it. Wasn't that cool? I think it looks so nice. Then, you want to. You can start adding some extra details. For me, I'm going to add a couple of little clouds. Just below here. I'm making them a light gray because my set happened to come with a gray marker. You can make them whatever color you think would look best. And there's my happy little rainbow. Now you can start to think about what other details you'd like to add. For myself, I want to put a sun in the corner. So I'm going to color some yellow on the tinfoil. Rinse my brush. Draw a little kind of quarter circle shape in the corner. And some lines. The yellow is very light. Now, depending on how you're feeling, yeah, you can barely see it right now, but it is there. You can figure out what kind of details that you want to add. I think it would look really cute. I'm going to add some little polka dots in the background. And I encourage you to leave a little bit of space. I'm going to do mine on the bottom. Leave some space somewhere in your picture if you'd like to do the words, the message. What other? I'm going to do all the colors, I think, in polka dot form. And the reason I'm not recoloring on the tinfoil every time is because I have a little bit of pigment left from before. So if you run out of pigment, go ahead and grab some more. I want some yellow in here. I'm adding all the spots. And I think I am missing some green. So I need to add a little bit more green because I'm out of green pigment. And depending on how simplistic or complicated you want it to make, your picture, you could add trees in the background or hills or whatever. I'm gonna leave mine plain for now. So I really like this kind of style. And I'm going to add the phrase now. I'm gonna write it in Italian because I think that's fun. But you're welcome to write it in English. In English, it's "Let's all be well." And in Italian, I'm going to write it down, and I'll also put it in the description so that you guys can see how the spelling is. I'm going to try painting it, and if it's not as dark as I'd like it to be, I'm just going to write it with my marker. So you guys can also decide how you like it to look. So vamos todos ficar bem, and it's probably backwards for you. But this is the finished project. It's a short one for our first try. And if you wanted, you could even do the letters on top, kind of going in a round shape. But please, friends, let me know if you decide to do this project. You can either email me, and I'll put my email in the description of this video, or you can send me a picture on Instagram through DMs, and I'll put my work art teacher Instagram as well in this description. So hopefully you had fun with our little painting project, and I hope to see you all next week. Bye!